You're listening to session 59 of Primordial Harmony, a retelling of the classic Elemental Evil story. I am still running this. My name's Mike, and tonight I am joined by...
Hello, my name is Miles. I'm playing Chadicus Winthrop, human druid.
Our fire sorcerer Ignacio is here in fiery spirit, but Justin is working tonight. That's your cue, kiddies.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm Kitties, and I'm playing May the Dawnman, who is a fighter Illidan now.
And I'm Nyx, and I play Naughty Bite. She is a Tabaxi monk.
I'm Senna, and I'm playing Snow, the Elven Tempest Cleric.
Snow Tempest. Alright. Oops. This will be a short one because I recapped last week. So, when we last left Gordon's task force, we had entered a scene where Sholar, the water genasi rich, interesting fellow who was wearing the fur of Bit's mother, had just misty-stepped out of his bonds. Realizing that was probably the worst thing he could have done, pleads with the party, bargaining with his nice shiny boat, and using his knowledge of where the legal deed is as a bargaining chip, with the aim of being let go. Party agreed to this, and agreed to let him dress himself. Under careful watch, he led them down the cliffs and to his boat, which was moored off of them, and pulled the deed from its hiding place. Sholar scrambled back up the cliff stairs after the whole transaction was complete, but Chadicus sent a summoned Fey bird to follow him. All they had to report was that the genasi was headed due south. The evening of 18th of Kythorn, Gordon's task force now possessing a water elemental powered boat, the sun well behind the cliffs, casting a shadow onto the sea, the dark sky of night on the eastern horizon. Oh wow, I matched the music really well. That's nice. So, copy link. So you guys are at the bottom of these cliffs, having just received the cool new boat, new to you. What do you do?
Well,
do
who knows
believe
how
we
to
would.
say it?
Oh,
No, go ahead, Kitty.
Oh, I said I do believe we were talking about getting some rest.
Yeah, yes, this would be a good idea, but, perchance, do any of you know how to sail?
Should we maybe take care of those bodies back at the bar?
Unless you want to carry them. In the morning, I could have them just walk off the cliff.
Oh, right.
Completely with how much you want, dead flesh rent. Yeah.
Can you make them clean their messes up too?
Oh, we already cleaned up messes. Remember that. Ignacio was helping.
They can be our deckhands on this beautiful boat.
Well, I can animate them and they can do certain menial tasks, but an arm might fall off here and a limb. They're very poor at, busybody. More shambling mounds of distraction.
they are fresh, to be fair.
Yeah, but they reanimate a zombie straight.
But a zombie doesn't mean it's instantly rotted.
No.
Well, it's only going to take a few hours for them to start stinking.
That's true. And, the other things that happen when a person dies.
Yes.
Unless
Which is
we were
why I
smart
asked if they
enough
could
and
clean
went and
up.
put them on ice.
We did not put them on ice. We left them in the room.
It hasn't-
Nice toasty room.
It
Is
hasn't
ice
been,
really available?
it hasn't been that long, but those feelings you're having are, pretty accurate for the scenario here. Or appropriate is what I meant.
So yes, if you'd like a zombie deckhand crew, completely within the cards. However, I do not know the first about sailing vessels safely, and it sounds like we are approaching some sort of naval location where other ships might be.
It sure does, and I know I cannot sail a boat.
Looking at, the boat doesn't actually have sails. And you find this device on the tail end of it that looks like it's dipping into the water, and you see what is essentially a lever and a rudder. It looks like you can... It looks like this is probably what drives it.
Well, maybe we could do a little practice before we take a sleep, and then we can go. What do you
Is it dark out right now?
There's a shadow from the cliffs, but it's twilight right now.
Well, I will go, but I definitely wouldn't mind the rest you meant.
I do believe if we're going to try to make this thing go, we should get some rest.
Agreed.
Well, we've bought out the tavern, so might as well go back. And I don't really feel comfortable leaving all of the, how would the guards call it, evidence in the rooms, as is.
It probably would be a good idea for us to go back.
So you guys head up the cliff stairs, and these stairs aren't completely exposed. They kind of go through these overhangs, like there's columns in the rock face, and you make your way up, and you start making your way back to the Crossed Swords Inn, and when you get there, you know what? I should have set this up better. Ooh, easy. 1 sec. I always spelled that word wrong.
Good thing this isn't a spelling test.
Well, it is when you're trying to search a compendium. Okay. Oh, he's not there anymore. Bye-bye. So you guys enter the Crossed Swords Inn, and you see, speaking with Elena, is two armed and armored fellows. And they turn and they look at you. And whatever anxieties you might have are quelled because they look more relieved to see you. And they're sort of standing near the bar. And they sort of just walk up a little bit to the middle of the room and they say, where'd it go? Oh. They just flat out say, "Could you help us?"
With what, pray tell?
Says, Elena here, gestures back to the barkeep, says that you're quite powerful people.
That's kind of her. What can we do for you?
Says, the other gentleman says, we've been dealing with an issue for the past 10 days. There's a group of gnolls that have been making their way toward town in greater numbers recently. And we've managed to beat them back, and we've actually found where they're coming out of. It's this cavernous hole in the ground. But There doesn't seem to be any other exits to this place, and yet more come out every night, despite us slaying them. We've already lost 5 of our men that we sent in there. And, in fact, there's some of us there now, fighting. Do you think you could help us?
Now, these men that you lost, were there some that made it back, perhaps?
One made it back. All he could describe was that it was a small cavern. From what he saw, it was, of course, dark down there. He says, but when he got in there, he wasn't there to venture further and see if he could find where they were coming from, but a means to draw out more, to try to thin their numbers. Those that
sounds like the gnolls were constantly almost reproducing, like unnaturally.
Oh, something like that, yes. Exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
I kind of turned to the party. Do we think it's similar to the occurrence in the north?
Sounds.
There was a symbol. I frantically kind of searched in my bag, and I tried to find where I wrote down the little, swirly pink symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And I show it to them. Does this iconography mean anything to you? We found this in a similar scenario to the one you're describing.
Holy shit. That's what he described, seeing that sort of... It was dark. He said he saw it further into the cave.
Well, we've had a long bit of adventuring today. I think we would only be good to you if we perhaps looked at it in the morning with more daylight. But I think this is something we could all agree that we should look into, shouldn't we?
Absolutely.
So,
Alright.
Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, I think I have a map here. Could you mark exactly the location that your man came back from so we could go investigate?
Of course, but it's not going to be any trouble finding the place because we've been fighting in shifts.
It's that constant.
He nods. A lot of us are haggard. I understand that you must take your rest. I wouldn't ask you to. We wouldn't ask you to perform without the best of your ability, especially in a situation like this.
Where might we find you in the morning, then?
Well, both of us will probably... He kind of, thinks for a moment. It's probably going to be our shifts, but you can find our... You can find the militia stronghold, and he kind of, He walks outside, and he just points, and he says, it's right over there. Somebody can direct you to where the fighting is.
Yes, we will aid in any way we can.
One of them, or they both kind of nod, they look relieved, sort of, and one brings out his hands and he says, I'm Rel, and this is Yiren.
Yiren and Ryan.
Thank you for offering your help. And they start to leave.
I wish you luck with your shift. Be
Thank
safe.
Thank you. It
We'll
seems
be there not too far after sunup.
They both nod and wave as they head off in the same direction they pointed with the stronghold house. So you guys are going to sleep now?
I look at Chaticus and I say, I sure do feel bad about not helping them tonight.
Trouble seems to follow us. Bad omen.
Ignacio says, seems like they're just popping up everywhere.
Well,
He kind of
we have
looks.
certainly the firepower to deal with it. As I kind of paddle.
He grins and he says, oh, I have plenty of firepower. I'm surprised you said that we would wait till the morning, actually.
Unfortunately, I know the The last time we incurred this kind of job, it was not an easy task. We were quite spent by the end of it. Going into something unprepared and half-cocked is only going to end us getting killed, and I certainly would like to live.
He shrugs and he says, huh, alright. Alright, so, if there's no more vignettes,
Yeah, sweet, sweet nap.
sweet, sweet nap. If you guys have, like, a flavor of, sleep time you want to express, feel free as I look for the next track.
Thankfully, we rented out this entire tavern, so I could probably get enough rooms away where you guys do snorting. My horrible sleep app.
Sleeping near the cart. I mean, the bodies.
Yeah, I just kind of have them in the room. It doesn't bother me at all.
Alright. Okay.
Kind of move one of their arms and use it as a pillow.
So this next track that I'm going to put in is kind of like... It kind of begs for a suit-up montage. So if you guys want to think of like a short sentence, just for the, for the flavor of your character suiting up, that'd be neat. I'd appreciate. So the night passes, mostly without incident. And the morning comes. What's it look like when everyone gets ready?
Snow fully intends on, because she only needs 4 hours, on leaving a note and heading over there early.
Oh, really? Oh, that
Yeah.
changes things. Okay. I wish I heard that before I got the music. Okay, give me a second. Are you about to go in alone?
Well, also being Elven,
Yeah?
Maeve hears Snow getting ready and goes,
What time are you two headed out?
I mean... so... everyone needs at least 6 hours. So, except for the elves. So the elves transfer 4, and then they both start getting ready, so... I mean, here's the thing. If you don't actually... You could actually interrupt your short rest. But, or your long rest. Oh wow, we're actually going to use those rules. I'm excited now. Hang on. Let's see. Resting. I'm actually really excited now because you guys are going to interrupt the long rest. Let's see. Where is it? The rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, casting spells, or similar adventuring activity. The characters must begin the rest again to gain any benefit from it. Whew! Alright. Yeah, okay. So, you could definitely, like, be awoken by them getting ready.
Is Senna and Kitties, are you gonna be gone before, like, the crack of dawn?
Absolutely.
Okay.
How should I put it?
Because because my character usually just always gets up at, like, the crack of dawn, so I probably need them.
Okay. I mean, you can definitely choose to be awoken by their stuff.
I'd imagine they probably were. I don't know. Are you guys quiet or loud?
Well, I've got chainmail armor, so I'm not exactly
Yeah, you're not
quiet.
exactly quiet. Like, you hear, like, the chingle and the the chain links rubbing up against each other. Is this gonna be, like, the three
I'm
of
gonna
you...
imagine that I do hear that then.
Okay. Here's one that's longer. Okay, so bit, is Chadicus gonna wake up? Or is he snoring so loud?
I'm dead asleep. I don't hear none of this.
Okay. Would you like to control Ignacio? Or at least would you like to tell me what he does in terms of, like, firepower?
Nah, you're good. Go for it, man.
Alright. So... Yeah, to repaint the scene... God, I love this. The elves are starting to get ready, and, like, Bit hears, like, you know, the sound of chainmail being, like, you know, put on, and straps, buckles. And, well, she hears that. What does she do? Carry on the...
I'm gonna say, don't you think you guys can leave without us? Then I get up, grab my staff.
Ignacio, oh man, what would he do? He, as like, here we go. As Snow leaves her room, Ignacio is like standing there leaning against the door with his arms crossed, and he says, "You're not getting all of this to yourself." And he like puts a little flame on his finger. So he'll be joining you.
I'll turn to Ignacio and I'll say, it's more important that you get your rest.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Snow and I are already rested. You two need your beauty sleep.
I didn't even cast a spell today. I'm fine. All right.
Well, I do feel bad for just leaving Chadicus in his bed without anybody here. I don't want him to feel less.
The old man will be fine.
And he does have to deal with the bodies.
Besides, the sooner we do this, the better.
Well, I just couldn't rest well without helping these fine gentlemen.
Alright, so it's dark. The city streets are mostly dark, except for a torchlight here and there, and you guys actually run into a militiaman on patrol, and he says, he's walked toward you, and he kind of like gives you a little bit of a side eye, and he says, "What brings you out this late?"
Before we leave, I want to leave a note for Chadicus with a breakfast muffin that basically says good morning. We knew that you needed to rest, but we couldn't sleep, and so therefore moved out. Please join us as soon as possible.
Okay. You've left him a continental breakfast of sorts. Alright. So, the militiaman says, "Well, what are you all doing out this late?" And he looks uneasy because you're all armed.
There are gnolls to deal with.
We are going to take care of a gnoll problem.
Oh, you're going to help. Oh, that's right. Oh, excellent. He says, follow me to the militia station. I just want to orient myself. And he takes you there, and then he kind of looks over to the shadows of the mountains you can see. And he points and he says, "Now, you walk," and he starts giving you these directions, and he says, "And then take a slight left at the big boulder, and you'll once you walk about 200 more feet, you'll start hearing the sounds of the fighting."
Thank you. Oh, just to let you know, there'll be another one joining us soon.
He needed his beauty rest.
That's what I heard, but I'm glad a lot of you are coming. Alright, so... let me get my piece ready here. Okay, so you guys start walking in that direction. The stars above you. And, you get to the big boulder that they talked about. You hang a slight left. You start walking, and, sure enough, you hear the sounds of men yelling and swords striking into flesh. I'll bring you there in a second. I have to take Chadicus off these maps because he's not there. Alright. Let me bring the night people there. I'll make sure that OBS is capturing what I want to capture. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Wait, Mike. So did I get a short rest then?
Yeah, you definitely got a short rest because you were chilling for 4 hours. So you
so I can do 1 hit die?
You can use a hit die and you get all your key points back.
Okay.
Yeah, Chadicus is in there. Roll. Stand by.
Go get him, guys.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Yeah, I need to start rolling initiatives for them.
Just of note, when Maeve woke up from sleep, she did change over to...
Nice. Did you see what I put in your character sheet?
Yes, I did.
We'll need to play out that dream you had with you present. Right. So, everyone that's... The gnolls that aren't marked with initiative are engaged with the guard folk here. So you guys show up, and you see all of this chaotic fighting happening. Maeve, actually, yeah, you are where you are, like, within 10 feet. Go ahead and organize your characters as you think you'd be. Oh, and by the way, it took about... Oh, okay, I guess Bit's going first. By the way, it took about a quarter of an hour to get here. With your gate. Seems like it's about a mile away from town. Okay, so Bit, what are you doing?
So these guys here, they're all... Like, is there someone that we see that's kind of in charge?
Yeah, here, let me mark this guy. It's... I should make the map dim. He looks like he's wearing a tabard that has a little bit more insignia on it.
Okay, I'm going to head over to him.
Okay.
Well, over to the whole group.
Okay.
There.
60 feet?
Oh, is that 60? Oh. I was down here.
I will hold the measuring tool for you.
Sorry, I've got...
I mean, you could get there.
45.
Okay.
I got 40. I'm 45.
Okay.
Down there.
Okay.
Okay. I guess that's all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Maeve.
Maeve just follows behind Bit.
Okay. Alright. This gnoll, seeing new individuals joining the battle, is gonna start charging toward you as well. And you actually, he charges with reckless abandon as he gets a couple of opportunity attacks from these guards. He's just like, ah! So we'll see if they hit. They do, one of them hits. The roll is hidden. One rolls a 15. And sticks the gnoll as he runs by a little bit. And gnoll gets to there, and that's all the gnoll can do. This gnoll's turn. Also going to dash into the fray. That's all he can do. Snow.
Well, these guys are just coming to be turned into meat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Alright, I'm gonna like roll my shoulders back, like crack my neck, and then get this guy with that.
That is a hit. For 9 slashing and 1 cold. Total of 10. Alright.
And I'll use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon right here.
Okay.
Oh, Ignacio didn't roll.
Oh, thank you. I didn't hit it twice. No, I didn't. Alright, 20 hits. That's okay, he's got really low initiative. Oof. Wait, really? Oh, your whiz is only 2. Okay, so 3 force damage. Alright, now let me get the template out real quick. There you go. Alright, so that guy takes some hits. This guy will, in the back line, kind of just makes his way over to here. Goes, ah! Same here. Jumps down in front of Maeve. Ignacio.
Did he go past me?
No. He ran over the cliff and right here. Still in your threat range. And Ignacio is going to chuck a firebolt at the one that Snow is after. It's pretty good. Oh shit. Alright. Snow, you watch as the creature you've just been attacking, a bolt of fire just right through its neck. And it just falls down, scratching at its neck, but slowing down all the time. Bit.
I'm going to just punch on that guy.
Alright. Unfortunately, that hits. Not unfortunately. 7 bludgeoning, okay?
And that's...
You're a monk.
Yes. Sorry. I did my extra attack.
You did, but you'll have a bonus action you can use if you want.
Bonus action. I'll do it.
You can attack again with your unarmed strike.
Okay, do another. I'll slash that time.
Alright. That hits. 7 damage. Alright. Anything else?
That's all.
Alright. This Gnoll is going to come over here and go for Maeve. He jerks his spear forward. Yeah! Oh.
And misses horribly.
And she dodges nimbly. And it's now her turn.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, yeah? Oh, Sentinel?
Yep, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you,
Yeah.
you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Do it. That's a hit. 11 damage. Alright. Now it's Maeve's turn.
So Maeve, seeing him move towards her, and then Snow hits him. Also.
Hits. Alright. How does he go down?
She takes Rathalvis and slices at him and at his neck, and his head just comes off all of a sudden. Falls to the...
Yeah. You still have an attack.
And she turns and she looks at this guy in front of her now and says, "You want some too?" And she slices him.
Blah! Hits. Decapitation?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Snow, it's your turn. There's this Gnoll on the cliff.
Okay, I'm gonna come on up to and whack him.
Alright. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to bring my spiritual weapon up here
Yeah.
and whack it.
There you go. Wow. Such a sad crit.
I know, I keep rolling ones on that damage.
Okay. It's going to retaliate, and it's going to turn around and just lunges its head at you. It's going to try to bite you. 12.
Nope.
Alright. Ignacio strolls up, and he says to you, would you be upset if I took your kill?
Just kill it.
Excellent. He's gonna throw a firebolt at it. That hits for 7. Doesn't kill it. Oh. Bits, it's your turn. And top of the round, you notice one of the gnolls kind of falls down, and one of the guards gets injured. Ah! Or mark him with red. Wait, what do you want to do?
Damn it. Took my kill from me. Okay,
You have your laser beams.
laser beams. Can't get up there.
Oh, this guy's like in that square. You could definitely get up to that guy.
Okay, let's do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna come a running, and I'm going to whack him on the head with my staff.
Alright. That's a hit. For 11. Okay.
And now, gonna give him a jab with the staff.
Alright.
Oh, did I... Oh.
Okay. 11 and 5. As you come in and you whack the gnoll. Oh, you have one more attack.
And let's slash his face.
Okay. 10 does not do it.
Wait.
What's up?
That's weird. I meant to do the slashing one.
I mean...
Oh well.
Yep. Okay. So... as you get up there and you whack him, the guards say, "Oh, are you..." He says, "Are you the one Yeren talked about? Ones?" He looks back. He says, "There's more coming out of the cave. Go there. We have this." It's Maeve's turn.
Maeve can hear them speaking, I'm guessing.
Yeah, she can.
So she runs up here and she slashes this guy.
All right. Maeve with the damage rolls. Loving it.
She slashes up with her sword as she runs towards him.
She bisects.
So just kind of guts him.
Yeah.
And then continues to run forward, yelling at Snow and Ignacio. Head towards the
hole in the ground. Yeah. All right.
And that's it.
Gnoll is going to at the guard. Ooh. Guard gets injured. Looks like the head guard too. Snow.
I'm gonna start hoofing it towards that hole.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my action to dash.
You see one like at the bottom, and it looks like it's easy enough to traverse. It kind of is. It's just dark, but you see one like starting to scramble up. This one is going to take a hit. Try to take a hit at Bit. Try to hit Bit. 20.
So.
What's up?
Now, if I leave, he's gonna attack me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Not unless, you know, he dies first.
Okay, let's give him another whack over the head.
Alright. Wait, it's not your turn.
Oh my god. Sorry.
I was like, wait a minute. Alright.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, then that gnoll... That gnoll, yeah, hits you for 8, that's it. That gnoll's dead.
Oh, he hits me. Sorry.
Yeah. Alright. This gnoll is going to advance. It's going to try to bite. Misses the guard just by an inch. Now the guards are going to go. How many are there on the field? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 4 of them, I'm using mob rules, all get hits on these gnolls. I'm also using average damage rolls. So you hear blah blah blah. And the one in front of you, Bit, actually dies.
Okay.
Go! Alright. Ignacio. Ignacio is going to head over here. And he's going to help the guards out a little bit, sending a firebolt at one of the gnolls. Yeah. For 15, which hits. 9 fire. Another gnoll kind of notices what's going on, and he's going to run over to here. He's going to throw a spear at Ignacio. But misses wildly. Bit.
I guess I gotta go take care of him.
If you'd like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna whack him over the head.
Alright. That is a miss, unfortunately. Hits. For 9 damage.
Let's give him a claw.
Yeah. Alright. 6. He's very messed up now. Alright. Anything else?
That's all.
Maeve.
So Maeve is just going to run forward here and ready in action if anything should come out.
Okay. No attacks. Oh. This guy is not having a good day. He's more hurt. Snow.
I'm gonna turn around, see everybody behind me, and I guess I'm gonna hop in.
Alright. I'm gonna take you to Paige.
Can I try and land on anyone?
So it's more like a slope. Like it's a soft slope.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're not gonna... It's not that badass, unfortunately. So you go in and there's like one right in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna whack him.
Alright, you're gonna whack him.
I'm not, actually.
You're not gonna whack him. Alright. I need to bring you there. Alright, can you see correctly?
Yes, I sure can.
Alright. So now, do that. Alright. Snow goes into the hole. That gnoll is dead. That gnoll is wounded. Not gonna bother with attack rolls. They go after this guard, and he lifts up his spear, and he's like, the gnoll's got like his mouth over, like, and almost the same story with that gnoll. Guards attack, and more gnolls get more injured, and this one here dies. What? Why didn't you do the thing? There we go. Ignacio strolls over, and he's going to send a firebolt to another gnoll before jumping into the hole. And 9 fire, that's enough, and that one dies. And Ignacio says, "Right behind you! Bit, this gnoll is going to try to bite you as well." But you just kind of push its muzzle away.
Yep.
All
Bit,
right.
you almost got bit.
Bit, you almost got bit.
Nobody bites Bit.
Alright, and it's your turn, actually.
Well, I'm gonna teach him a lesson and, knock him on the head again.
Yeah. That's a hit. It is a sufficient head knock, and he crumples.
And then I'm gonna move, go down the hole.
Alright. Let me bring you there. And then,
I still get hits.
I think yes. You're right there.
And
this-
let's hit him on the head.
Alright. That's a hit. Bonk him on the head for 7 bludgeoning. Anything else?
Let's give him a punch.
Yeah. That's a hit. For 6 bludgeoning. Alright. Maeve, I think. Yep.
So Maeve is going to huck a firebolt at this guy because I forgot I had them.
All right.
As she's running toward.
That is a miss. As it goes wide.
She
and
just keeps running and goes down the hall.
All right, now I can move the player thing. Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. And then yeah, and then All right.
She runs up and uses her second attack.
Hell yeah. That's a hit. That's a kill. Alright. And now I need to roll initiative for all these guys. As you hear growls in the darkness. Can I wonder... Does this work? No. No, it does not. Okay. Okay, stand by. I need to adjust a few things. Not as seamless as I wanted it to be. Alright, okay. Alright. It was Maeve's turn. Alright, you hear a very gnarly come from the darkness. And spoils what's happening, but there you go. And then this one runs at you. Actually, can only get to here. Well, gets to there, chucks a spear right at Maeve. Nope. Nope.
And he's too far to repost, isn't he?
Is he within my reach?
He is, and he actually misses. Because he rolled a 1. But he is.
I'm still gonna attack him.
Hell yeah. That hits. So, before you can even throw the spear, you just clock him. What is that? 13. No, it's not. 12. I can do math. And it's your turn, Snow.
Okay. Let's do it again.
Do it again. That's a miss.
Well, we tried.
Alright. Are you gonna bonus action at all, or? Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, let's whack him with the other end of ice.
There you go. That's a hit. For 3. I think the other end of ice gets the did I say that? Oh, I guess we'll figure that out later. We've done it enough times, so probably not. 3 damage. Alright. Anything else? That takes your... You add your strength mod to
I
that.
think...
It does.
Actually,
It
I
adds strength
think
mod.
I can only do that if I hit him.
You did.
As
So...
long as you make the attack.
No, as long as you make the attack, yeah. You don't have to hit him. What's your strength mod? 3?
Yes.
Alright, he's very hurt. And another gnoll comes from the darkness. He actually stops his movement there, and he's gonna chuck a spear at Snow. The one spear he had. For 18.
Yep.
7 damage. Ignacio enters.
Is he not partially covered from this? Or is that a...
Oh yeah, no, good point. Good point. You do have half cover, so that gives you a bonus of 2 to your AC. Does it hit now?
Oh, no.
Then ping, as it goes off. Thing.
Thanks, Bit.
No. No. Starts running. Tap, 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 tap. Gets to here. Can't do anything, though. Another gnoll. He's gonna... You already used your reaction, so... Gets to there. Brings a spear to bear. It's Bit's turn. Oh,
I still have my reaction.
I skipped Ignacio. And yes, you're right. Ignacio saunters up. Ooh, hides behind the pillar. Peeks out. And I think he'll use a Scorching Ray. On the ones behind the one that Snow is after. So 1, 2, 3. Hits all of them. 1. He says, softening them up for you. And that's his turn. Now it's Bit.
Okay, I'm gonna come on up and whack this guy on the side of the head.
Yeah. That's a hit. Probably gonna kill him. Yep.
Then let's step forward and try whacking him on the side of the head.
Yeah. I imagine Bit's doing the twirly thing with the staff. Whack!
Yep.
Whack!
Sure.
Alright. Very, very, very damaged.
Okay, and let's take it and slam it down on top of his head.
You have to use an unarmed strike, but I see what you're going
Oh,
for.
right. Yeah, let's claw him.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Let's not.
that misses. Maeve.
So, Maeve runs forward over dead bodies, scooch past Bit, and whacks this guy in front of her.
Alright. He brings his... He's all fucked up, but he brings his spear up and it just kind of glances. That hits.
She slices through his spear.
And into him.
Absolutely.
Very dead.
Splitting his spear and his...
Any other movement you want to do?
I'm gonna move forward here, kind of as a block.
Alright. You see another gnoll come over through here, and he's kind of like... And then he kind of like squeezes into here, and that's actually all he can do.
She gives him a raspberry.
This guy is actually going to do nothing as he just kind of... You don't hear the same squishy sound you heard before, though. That gnoll is dead as dead. Snow, it's your turn.
I'm gonna squeeze past everybody, hop up in here, and whack this guy.
Yeah. That's a hit.
And we'll do the butt.
The butt. That's a hit. You get your strength mod, so that's actually 5 and enough to kill.
I don't think I do.
You do. It's the attack is 1d4 plus your strength modifier. It says it right in the feet.
I don't know where I copied this from, though. Because it says this attack uses the same ability modifier as the primary attack, but the weapon's damage die for this attack is a D4.
Okay, well. That's it. That gnoll's dead. Are you gonna move it all anymore, or?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Ignacio steps around the column and gets up to here, and he's going to fire another Scorching Ray. Actually, let's see. He have pretty bad cover, so he's going to squeeze into here. He's going to have to deal with cover. So he's going to use Scorching Ray anyway. Of course he would. Alright. 2, 3. Alright, he actually hits with all of them, despite the cover. So... okay. This one here takes 19 fire. And this one here takes 7 fire. I need to check his spell slots. Alright. Okay. That's it for him. That gnoll. He's hooked up. Steps over the corpse of his friend and he's gonna try to attack Snow. With a bite. 11.
Nope.
Alright. That's a dead gnoll. Bit. Bit. You're muted. Unmute thyself. We'll come back to mid. We'll come back to Bit. Maeve, it's your turn.
Maeve is going to take a swing at this gentleman here.
Alright.
Or is he dead? I can't see.
This one is not dead.
Back. Sorry about that.
You want to let Bit go, or you want...
Finish your turn, Maeve, and then Bit can go. 16 hits. Dealing 10 slashing. Yeah, you cleave once again.
And she steps up on the bodies and takes a swing at this gentleman here.
Alright. That's a hit. Fucking decimated, annihilated. Go ahead and take your turn, Bit.
Actually, Maeve's gonna move forward with the rest of her movement speed too.
Alrighty. You see, sort of glowing in the darkness over here is that purpley spiral. Go ahead and take your turn, Bit.
Okay, I'm going to move up with May. I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna ask May, see anything?
You also see over here what looks like a glowing, purpley, moving spiral symbol.
Oh.
Do you see it now?
Yes.
That's one of them things.
Alright, on the gnoll of here's turn, he is going to hack. And another gnoll spits out of his mouth. Unarmed, but very slimy. And he's going to roll initiative. But it's Snow's turn, unless he somehow rolls higher than Snow, which he did. So he, right out the gut, just crazily runs up to here. Now it's Snow's turn. It's up to here.
Alright, let's get on in here. Let's whack this slimy guy.
Alright.
Try not to get any on you, Snow.
That's a miss. That's a hit. For 6. Oops. It's not what I wanted. Ignacio's turn. Anything else now?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Ignacio walks up. Oh shit. What? Oh, he's human. Oh shit, he's human. Did anybody have a light source with them? Oh, he has... Okay, here, I gotta give him like a torch thing, because he would have it, probably.
Damn, humans have no night vision.
Let's see here. Control.
I know, but wouldn't it be dope if we did?
He's says,
Right!
he says, "You all see anything?" As he's sort of like walking through here.
Careful, Ignacio. There's something slimy. It's spitting out gnolls up there.
Ugh. Well, I see that one. And he's like, give it a little bit of a... And he's going to shoot a fireball. 18. Or 11. Damn. Jesus. Damage rolls. Okay. Dead Gnoll. Bit.
Okay, I'm going to move forward. Is there like a slant here, or do I have to go up the stairs?
You can... you could definitely make that jump. It's not hard at all. It would count... I'll say it counts as rough terrain. So, it costs 10 movement to get through that square in particular.
Okay, I think I can make it all the way there then.
Yeah, you could actually.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go.
You would take an
way up
opportunity
there.
attack from that Gnoll, though.
Oh shit! I forgot about him. Damn it. Okay. Get on up there and whack this guy on the head.
Okay. That is just enough to hit. He come into life, he now death. As you bludgeon his head. And it's still your turn.
Shoot. Now, because I went here, do I still have... Can I still make it up there?
Let's find out. That's what the tool is for. How much movement did you use? 10, and then... 10 minus 30... Yeah, you have enough movement. Wait,
Okay,
10,
let's do
30...
that.
Yeah.
So I can make it up there?
You can.
Okay, let's... whack this one over... across the face.
You also have the Tabaxi ability that lets you double your speed. So we can say you use that. If there's anybody who's super rule lawyery. That's a hit. Thwack! Ah!
Then to punch it.
Alright. That's a hit. 5. Okay. Maeve.
She is going to try to get up. So, to here, I'm guessing.
Oh, because that square's, yeah.
And she's going to huck a firebolt
Heck yeah.
at this Gnoll's
face. That is just enough to hit. For 11 fire. There you go.
and a little bit of light for my dear friend Ignacio to see.
Oh shit, he says. And Gnolls' turn. And he is going to go ham on Bit. Claw. 16.
Right on.
Yep. 10 slashing. 8 misses. And then he claws once across Bit's chest, and then one more time that Bit blocks. And then he lurches his head forward. 24 to hit. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Dear.
You feel this assault on your mind. But Bit, you manage to fight it off as you see visions of your family getting massacred by that hunter-trapper guy. But then, shake it off. That Gnoll's dead. Snow, it's your turn.
Okay, let's get on up in here. Run up the stairs. And smash this guy.
Do you have enough movement for that? Where'd you start from?
I guess it would be back here, but I can still
You can, yeah.
10-foot reach, right?
Yeah. That's a hit. Oh, ooh, shit, look at that. That's a good hit.
Pretty.
Okay.
And then we'll use my bonus action to summon my spiritual weapon again.
Alright. That's a hit for sure. For 9 force. Oh, you use it at a higher level.
Yep.
So 12. He's not looking good. Ignacio comes up to here, and he kind of like peeks around the corner of the pillar here, and he's going to send a firebolt at the dude. 20 to hit. Will it kill it? No. But pretty fucking close, as you smell singed fur. Bit, it's your turn.
Okay, gonna whack it. Yeah, I'm gonna whack it across the head.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try the other side of the head. That's better.
Much better. He says, "Look at my good side." You actually deal just enough damage to kill him. You break his jaw, I would hope, as he
Oh yeah.
crumples. And this symbol here that you notice throughout the battle, as the gnoll falls, it disappears. And you're out of initiative.
What a morning.
I feel bad we left Chadicus behind.
He needed his beauty.
Smash
Was
cut
he
to
still
Chadicus
sleeping?
yawning.
So as you get out of, you actually see like this huge mess of bones in the cave, but you don't see any more gnolls.
Well, let's go tell those fine gentlemen we killed the prop.
And on that, let's take 5, because I haven't eaten yet. PD character to walk a mile, so it's really, yeah, it's like, go back to bed.
It was only 7 rounds.
Yeah, there you go. So less than a minute.
It feels like it was too easy with all of those fighters fighting for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
Well, it was dark when you went there. You didn't see the scores of corpses, which I was going to describe
True.
if you'd went there in the evening. You probably end up stepping on one as you leave.
Oh, the squishiness. Ew.
Viscera everywhere.
Squishy footprints.
Alright. Well, let's get back to it then. Pull the thing. Yeah, where the hell did Miles go? For real. That sucks.
My house is too quiet.
Does Miles' thing on the game keep going off and on? Or am I saying things?
I haven't noticed. I haven't really looked though, but
Alright. Well, I guess we'll go on and hope that Miles comes back. So... Yeah. Ignacio claps his hands to get dust off, and he says, "Job well done. I want to go back to bed." Starts walking.
Well, we could always go back. Have a nice cup of...
You cut out.
Maybe take that... We could always go back and get a nice cup of tea. Take that letter back so that Chatticus doesn't see we left him behind.
He's none the wiser. And yeah,
I'll leave the muffin.
The militiamen there look tired and exhausted, but they say, "Thanks for your help."
Anytime.
One of them's cleaning viscera off of their sword, and you guys hike back with the moon overhead, and you get back, and Ignacio just nods to the lot of you, goes up the stairs, goes to his room.
Yeah, I'm following after him, go into the room, and I clonk out.
All right.
I go in and steal the letter from Chatticus's room, leaving a muffin for him.
Excellent. All right, so hang. Oh wait, no.
So going back to bed, would it be another short rest, Meg?
No, you finish your long rest.
Okay.
So you get half your hit die back and all your stuff. Health and everything. And, yeah, morning comes.
I pause.
I'm just putting your characters in rooms for the heck of it. It doesn't really matter too much. Alright. So yeah. You guys wake up and Chatticus... Oh, that was a good night's sleep. And he looks out at the party as he's like leaving, and he says, "Well, suppose I should lift these bodies now." And I don't actually know what he does. Does he just cast Raise Dead, or not Raise Dead, Animate Dead? What's he working with here?
I think so.
Animate Dead, but you can only do one body at a time.
He doesn't notice his muffin?
He notices his muffin as he's He's gonna cast that level 4 and then just get 3 of them. Probably what he's gonna do. What was that?
Is that a kitty?
Is that a cat?
Yes, I've got this kitten. That's why I've been having troubles playing the game, because this kitten keeps wanting to sit on me.
It's a cat! You should...
Flush the toilet, it's cat. Yeah.
So that's what... You have like a sound box for Bit now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm serious. Alright, well, I'll do my best to act him out. Oh. Was that him, her?
Her.
Her, was that her nuzzling the microphone?
I don't know if she's nuzzling it or biting it. Biting it. She was biting it.
I see. At least it didn't sound... It wasn't that, like, ear-wrenching, at least. Oof.
We have a new kitty too, Nixie.
You do?
Have I not shown you guys pictures of him yet?
No. We kind of got 3 kittens.
That's a good question. I'm conversing with Miles right now, and about asking him about his makeup.
We see that.
Well, I'm actually saying that for the recording.
Oh.
5 bodies, I say to Miles, who is without internet currently. He could upcast Animate Dead, but that would only give him 2 more dudes to work with, so he's probably going to have to only work with 3 dudes. That's what the text of the spell says. If you cast a spell at a level higher than 4, you can raise 2 more creatures. And the 3rd level, it's cat. He can raise 2 more, so he could max 3.
I love cats. They're so cute.
His name is Coven.
That's a good name. Great fucking name.
Pretty.
When we got him, he was a teeny tiny kitten. His first visit to the vet, he was 3 pounds. This week, he was 6.
Alright, well, in the case of Chaticus, he gets 3 zombles because he can only cast for enough to get 3 dudes, and Animate Dead's concentration. So, he gets 3 dudes, and he says, "Would some of you mind terribly to..." Oh, wait, hello? Is it a feature that I'm not seeing, maybe? Spores, fungal infestation, dies within 10 feet, causing it to stand up immediately. That's that, though. Yeah, so it's gonna be... Cat. Oh, this episode's a mess. Oh well. Too bad. So, Miles is typing again.
And here he is wearing a Halloween wig.
There you go.
I can barely see the cat, I just see hair.
It's so cute.
He was not a happy camper.
I should say. Cat. Alright. Okay. Chaticus gets 3 reanimated. They carry the other bodies. They start lumbering out. Down the stairs. Helena is currently washing up for the day. She sees the zombies coming down. She's like, and Chaticus says, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm bringing them out and we'll be out of your hair." Okay. And, well, shall we, get to our ship? He says to everybody.
Sounds like a fine idea.
Excellent, excellent. Alright.
He totally forgets that there's people that we promised to help.
Oh, wait. No, that's because I'm role-playing and I have a million things to keep track of. Well, no. Okay. Ow. Fuck. He'd be like, "Oh, of course, we need to help the gnoll problem."
I heard that was solved last night.
Did you now?
I have great hearing.
Yes, you have great. Did a militiaman come and inform you of this while I was still sleeping?
Something like that, or maybe with my elven need for less sleep. Maybe a couple of us elves and others went in and helped while you were sleeping.
I don't know if he would be like sad that he didn't help, or if he would be like. I'll assume that he goes like, "Oh, excellent. Are you? You didn't get hurt too badly, did you?"
I don't think anybody took any damage, to tell you the
let's
truth.
ask him.
Some of you did.
Hi,
Miles
Miles.
is here. Hi, Miles.
Oh,
Yo,
Miles!
back.
You're just about to leave the inn.
And we're having a very awkward conversation where I told you that we may have gone and helped while you were sleeping.
Oh, it's funny because I wanted to do like my, he was talking about getting suited up and getting ready for the morning, hopping out and seeing that no one's there and just kind of walking around like a sad puppy.
They managed to come back
Can
before.
can we go back and can we go back? Getting up.
Retcon.
I mean, that could be just the
Rewind.
retcon itself. Either way, yes, we're good. I will hop out. I'll meet them all. I'll hear the stories, and you'll see just a little bit of disappointment, but also a kind of look on his face that says, "Well, my morning significantly easier." And I think I already sent you how I want to do these bodies. I'm not going to spend all these spells. I'm just going to use one and then make them carry the rest of them.
Well, you couldn't anyway because it's concentration.
What are you talking about?
Right? Animate Dead's concentration.
I don't believe so.
Unless I was looking at the wrong thing.
Because you can have like a bunch of them like linked under you.
Oh, no, it just has all the components. And for some reason, I registered that as concentration. Alright, never mind.
Yeah, it's instantaneous. The
Understood.
last duration's 24 hours, and if I cast it again on them, I think it has like an extra, like I can hold concentration over 4 of them. That's what they mean. Because the first time you cast, you bring up 1. Every time you cast it on them afterwards, you can use the spell to maintain control over them. Because if you don't do it after 24 hours, they go wild and start attacking.
Yep.
So that's what I think you were thinking.
Probably.
But yeah, I'm just going to do 1 of them overcast so I can make 3 of them raise up and make them carry their buddies. And if we don't have no use for them, if we don't want an undead crew, I'll make them walk off.
You guys are approaching the cliffs, and some people are giving you side eyes, but militiamen are coming up to you and clapping your backs. Very pleased with your actions.
You certainly were busy. How many did you slay again?
Honestly, it was an easy fight. We only spent about 5 minutes there.
Good lord, you are efficient. But that's what we get for waste shields, right?
Well, I do feel like it might have been easier with you, but that was a hard battle on you.
Pish posh, you probably were moving much quicker. I slowed down the pace of things more consistent.
Oh no, sir! You bring special talents to our group that we are it's just irreplaceable.
Perhaps we should wake you up next time if this ever happens.
I mean, it sounded like you went pretty early in the morning. Perhaps I should just have gone to bed earlier. My fault entirely, no problem. No harm, no foul, as they say.
Alright. So you guys are walking toward the cliff, and you find the stairs. So what's going on with the dead cultists, zombies?
We want them or we want them gone.
We don't really need them.
Good.
If we had sailboats, we would need them, but not on a boat that's powered by elemental.
Gentlemen, you are dismissed. Enjoy your... I look down at the water. Fishy friends. Hop up. And I make them kind of wander off the edge. skate into the ocean.
Into the tide pool and spiky pits below. Alright. So you guys go down and get on your ship. You spend some time sort of learning the mechanics of this engine. And you find that it's surprisingly simple to control. And it takes about an hour, and you find yourselves, whoever's controlling it finds that they have decent ease at steering and accelerating and decelerating.
Maeve has a question for Chaticus. She looks at Chaticus and says, "Now those zombies, they're not going to walk out of the water into the town again."
Absolutely not. They are completely under my control for 24 hours, and by the time the tide rolls in, I'm quite certain they don't swim very well. They'll fall to the ocean floor, somewhere around there. Crabs and various crustaceans will eat and nibble at their bits, and they'll probably be not really forms of humans in roughly 8 hours.
The skeletons won't walk away?
No. Skeletons aren't part of it. It's only animating the flesh. I could have animated the skeletons, but then they're a little bit more flimsy.
What if Ida knows about zombies?
Not to worry. They have been disposed of post-haste. If we want to be more, careful about it, we could always, remove their lower jaws and their hands before they go. Makes it very difficult for a zombie to hold people and bite them.
I trust you.
That is an interesting point about, skeletons. If you animate specifically the skeletons inside of a corpse, would that make them restrained?
Actually, you can choose to animate them as skeletons. I think the flesh falls off of them.
Oh, okay.
Because you can choose to be skeletons or zombies.
Right. Fine.
I actually choose zombies because it makes more sense as flavor.
Yeah.
I don't want all the flesh just falling off of people, but yeah, for sure.
Alright.
I was just wondering how that whole mechanic works, because you said something about them going wild after 24 hours.
Yeah, after a little while, I lose control of them and become normal zombies. I can keep a horde as long as I keep casting it, but if they're destroyed or they're in some way lost, they're already gone. And honestly, zombies jumping off that cliff probably dead just from the fall.
They're dead from the fall, for sure.
So,
even with the water, kersplat.
Gone.
I guess everything would break, that's true.
Alright. So you guys...
Hey, Mike.
What's up?
What if Snow puts her foot over? What happens?
If you put your foot overboard?
Yeah.
You have a hard time doing that because it's not that low to the sea level. It's kind of raised up a bit. But you could easily, grab a rope, tie it, lower yourself down. Who's driving?
Maeve will drive.
Right. Maeve, it's actually kind of fun. It feels really easy to move around. So Snow ties a rope to one of the pulley things. I forget what they're called. Lowers herself, and you find that as the boat moves, you kind of just your water walk ability works, and it's kind of like you're being dragged. At first,
Maeve kind of turns so that the water dips towards Snow.
Snow gets splashed.
I'll get back up on deck. It seems a little too dangerous for someone in chainmail, even with water walk.
Alright.
I can always summon some fish, raise you out of the water and fall in. Don't worry. Or I can turn into an octopus.
You can turn into an octopus?
It's quite a high-level magic, but I've been practicing. I've only turned myself into a bird a few.
Oh, that must be a glorious bird.
It unfortunately, I kind of point to my head. The balding seems to be in the pattern of the feathers, but whatever.
That's amazing.
Gives new meaning to the word bald eagle.
I should have gone with an eagle. I only would. Never mind.
All right. So where are you guys going? What's your plan?
We're headed towards Rollid, right?
Are we going to the keep?
So
We're going to
remind you,
Road then the well.
you do know where the keep, you do know where the keep is, and you do know that Shalar told Bit specifically because of her reaction that the guy that sold him the fur is at that island.
The keep it is.
All right. Does anybody know navigation?
Silence is a no, I assume.
Well,
That's my guess.
it's not that crazy, considering you do have line of the coast. You also have that map of the region. So it's probably just gonna affect how long it takes to get to the island. So you start following the coast, and you get to where you saw Kaleholt's keep, and you see that the whole structure is starting to melt, and it's just this kind of like melty ball of ice, and it's listlessly smacking up against the cliff as you pass by. And then you notice too, you're actually moving quite fast. This is not a slow vessel by any means. And the degree of control you have over it definitely speeds things along. But you do notice that by the time you get a little further away from the coast, sort of maneuvering towards where the keep is probably, where the island probably is, the sun is in the afternoon position of the sky. And at one point, who's all looking out on the water? You can move your dudes around to kind of signify where you are, because it's actually going to matter.
I was looking out because I'm dead set on heading
What's
that
this
way.
little thing right here?
Oh, that was I cut this art from like the book's art.
Oh, it's like a dock line.
It was a dock. It was a gangplank.
Well, I'm gonna say that's a nice easy rest my little toe.
A nice what?
Nice little wooden chair, and I'm gonna rest
yeah.
my little.
There's a nice there's a nice wooden chair. There's actually and there's a bed inside the cabin that isn't really represented here. So Bit, go ahead and make me a perception check. Snow too. And Shadicus.
Well, Maeve would be keeping an eye out too. She is steering the.
Alright. Bit, you see a ripple in the water beyond the normal waves. About, am I in the GN layer? I am in the GN layer. About here. And you see it kind of like move like this, and then it looks like it's keeping pace with your boat.
I'm gonna call out, "Hold up, Maeve!"
She pulls back the lever to slow them to a very slow.
I saw something up ahead in the water. Anybody else see it?
I will make a check real quick and see if I can see it.
Go ahead and roll.
There's the.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm playing the dice.
Well, you roll from Chadicus sheet, so that's cool.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you see something in the water, and then you see what looks like sort of a some sort of crustacean limb, and it's coming toward the boat.
Can I identify the crustaceous limb?
Sure. Roll a.
Oh, is that nature?
Nature. Nature. Yeah.
See if I drew it up.
Drew it up. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. So you see, this definitely isn't like, it's pretty massive. It's definitely not a crab or anything.
I'm gonna ask Chad
It's
as
got
to
spikes all over it.
think of it.
And as Bit asks that question, the boat lurches as this creature appears and tries to climb aboard. Roll initiative.
Aw, my friends. Hello, buddy.
Music up. Bam, bam, bam. Nope, nope, nope. Scroll too far. Wait, what? Hello? Did I put it in chit chat? Oh, I did. Okay. Alright. Sort. Oh, Ignacio. Alright, sort. Alright, Snow. You feel the boat lurch. Actually, everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Alright, the DC was 12, so Snow, you fall prone. You're prone. It's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Dang.
Was it all in
What's your dex?
2.
Okay, then you beat... Yeah, it's your turn.
I guess I'll get up. That's half my movement, right?
It is.
I'll come up here. And can I poke it?
Yeah, you see it like starting to like get onto the wood and try to crawl up. You can definitely reach it from there. That is a miss.
Let's try the other end.
Yeah. Alright. That is 8 damage. You poke its eye. Alright. It's anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Alright, it kind of like scrambles over to this side and it goes up a bit. And one pincer is like grabbing onto the boat and it uses a pincer on Snow. 22 to hit.
Yep.
It's not doing the thing I want it to do. Just, there we go, okay. 16 bludgeoning. And you are grappled.
Okay.
Escape DC 14. And that's all it's gonna do. Chaticus.
Still in the water?
It's on the side of the boat.
I'm gonna ask it to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe it is.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh my god. Alrighty.
Turn it into a dolphin.
Yeah, it does not succeed.
Now, when it takes damage, it comes back, so I want it to be a fish, but I want it to not get damaged. So I'm going to turn it into a cuttlefish.
Alright. It turns into
Not even a giant one.
And Snow, you're not grappled, like, it has you, like, on the edge of the thing, but its pincer, like, disappears from around you. It turns into a cuttlefish and bloop, back into the water.
My favorite genus of animals. Cephalopods.
I know cephalopods are amazing. It looks very unthreatening now. We should move. It's going to be back to its form in an hour.
Alright. Encounter
You only have
over.
to tell me to move. Maeve slams it into high speed and just zooms away.
So good. So good. Alright. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, so you move away from it. And just as like Maeve speeds along, Ignacio like, "Whoa!" and he like kind of runs into Maeve for a second. Oh, sorry. That was a bit extreme. What you think? As he recovers.
I do not think so, sir. Did you see the pinches on that side?
He says, it didn't have pincers at all. It was a cuttlefish. So,
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and cure wounds myself.
okay. Alright, so at this point, the sun is getting lower in the sky. It's like 7-ish. And you see ahead in the horizon after Maeve did that maneuver. Not fog, but the tip of an island.
What does they say at this moment? Land, ho?
Oh. That's Ignacio. I don't know if he'd say that.
Maeve side-eyes him when he says that.
And, yeah, and then it takes about another hour to close the distance. So, if you want to short rest, you may. If you feel any necessity doing that. Yikes. Alright. So you get to this island. You see a structure on it, and it looks sort of... The land around it looks barren. And as you sort of go around and find the entrance to the keep, which is on the water, you look in, you look past, and you can see that there's like this chain, which is probably a chain gate, but it's down. Like the chain's like slumped in the water, and it looks like you can go right over it. There it is. Oh god, it's loading. Okay. And as you get a little closer, you can see another one of those creatures on the wall, just moving along. And let me bring there.
Sounds like a happy little crab.
Oh no, why is it all... Okay. Let's say, why is it all black? Oh, you don't see that guy yet. Fuck. So you see a water elemental and another one, just prowling around the grounds. You're out here. What do you do?
Maeve goes to a stop.
Alright.
Well,
Well, it seems to be presenting itself in an aggressive manner. It either wants to mate with us or probably eat our insect.
why don't you go check and see if it wants to mate?
I was previously in a relationship and I do...
With one of those.
What exactly is that? You just blew
This?
to me. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like like an anthro shaped thing of water. It's a water elemental.
Ah. So, in some regards, the elementals are working with the crustacean.
I could just ask it.
We can very calmly move our ship into danger and fight off these creatures. Or we can sail around, try to find another spot to dock.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, from here, I'm quite certain Ignacio could probably shoot them repeatedly with fire, but...
He says, you're not wrong, actually. He actually, like, walks to the edge of the boat, and, he takes aim, and let's see. Yeah, he could. He shoots the water.
I was there at that party.
He shoots the water elemental. Pew! Oh, shit. He misses and hits the ground. And, the water elemental sort of, like, its body kind of focuses, and it looks like it's, it looks like it's kind of, like, flowing down the racks a bit. The Chuul also kind of, like, takes notice and starts walking toward you.
Well, suddenly got their attention. Shall we?
Are you gonna move the boat in? What are you gonna do?
So, since we've already taken a shot, Maeve just moves the boat slowly into the...
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative. Yeah, they are coming towards you, and they both do have swim speeds. Wait, don't roll initiative yet. Need to clear turns. Yeah. Okay, now you can roll initiative. Sure. And then, music. I really wish there was an option for go back. It'd be great. Alright, yeah, so. Did everybody roll?
I don't believe it. I was waiting for them. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
go
do
ahead.
that. There you go.
There we go. Okay. I think everybody's... Yeah. Alright, so Maeve, it's your turn. You're moving the boat in.
Can she fire with a firebolt with disadvantage?
You actually can't... Well, if you... Let's see. So the way the boat is, you can probably definitely move in. I rotated your token, sorry. So, I mean, with the speed you want to go, yeah, you can get up to here, and then, yes, you could fire at them. You can fire at the Chuuls without any penalty.
Okay, she's gonna take a shot at she's gonna shoot a firebolt at the Chuul. And miss horribly.
That misses the Chuul, unfortunately. The water elemental slurps into the water. And then, can they climb? No, they can't. This is an interesting conundrum. Would the elemental be able to get onto the boat?
I feel like water elementals get on boats.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what happens is it goes into like the woodwork, and then it just starts like pouring out, and that actually that definitely would take like its entire movement because of how it's doing it. So yeah, no, not the boat. The water elemental different gets onto the boat. The Chuul snap, and dunks into the water too, and moves to start climbing up, and I think that's probably going to take all of its movement anyway. So, Chaticus, this thing is like on the edge, right in your face. What do you... Fuck. What do you do?
Practicality says defense, so I will use an action to cast Mage Armor and bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
Alright.
And then I will sit there and look very nervous between two giant things.
Yeah. Bit, it's your turn.
Okay, let's... Why can't I move her? Oh, right, because I'm not on select. Duh. Yeah, let's do... What about... my pew pew pew. My sunbolts.
Yeah.
On the water element.
Alright. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit. Sunny D, this mofo. Nice. Alright. Water Elemental took a few hits and like drops of water just kind of like flaking off of it. And as you attack, you kind of realize that there's like this inky, swirly shadow within it. Something you may or may not have seen before as these characters. Anything else, Bit?
No.
Snow.
Okay. I'm gonna get right up in between these guys. And I will whack the Chuul.
Alright. That's a hit. For 8.
And we'll do the other side.
Ice Butt. That's a hit. 6. Alright. Joel took a good hit. It's Ignacio's turn. And, let's see, what can he do? What does he have? Okay. Alright, he is going to cast a spell. He's going to attempt to hit the water elemental with a disadvantage firebolt. Misses, unfortunately. He sticks his hand in it and it just doesn't catch. Because it's water. Maeve.
Well, since she's at the control, she's gonna fire a firebolt at the Chuuls.
Alright. Are you gonna move the ship? Ooh. Oh man, that's a sad crit.
I know, right? So yeah, she'll continue to move the boat towards the steps so that they can get off the boat.
Alright. It's easy enough to actually get at the steps. And you notice above on the wall that same Chuul is just kind of chilling. Doesn't seem to be paying any mind. Alright. The elemental goes.
She has one more she has one more attack.
No, she doesn't. She casts a spell. It's not an attack.
Oh, crap.
Water elemental is going to... Let's see here. Alright. Well, because you guys are here, Water Elemental is going to share Chaticus and Snow space, and both of you guys need to make a strength saving throw. Oh wow, it rolled average exactly. Chaticus saves. I need Snow to roll a strength save, please.
I already did, 22.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, it's up there. Yeah, you both save, and let's see. And on a success, target is pushed out of space. So Snow just gets pushed back a bit. Chaticus gets pushed back a bit. I need the water. I'm just gonna move the water elemental for ease. It's getting a little weird. Chuul goes.
At the start of his turn, can he make a con saving throw?
He can. of spores? 11.
Yeah, spores him. Alright, he's gonna take a little bit of damage.
How much?
I think I have a button for it. It's been a while since I've used this.
Oh, that's right, you do. Oh, wow.
That's
Alright.
5.
5. And it's going to try to pincer you. 21.
That will definitely hit.
For 11 bludgeoning, and he lifts you off of the ground. And then it tries to pincer Snow. Shit,
My poor soft body.
I'm rolling really well. Snow is also grappled. 22.
Is it not hanging off the edge? Like holding on to the edge? Or is it actually on the boat?
It's on the
It's good
boat.
boy.
Okay.
Chaticus, it's your turn.
Well then, let's see. I think I'm gonna just try to smack him with my stick.
Alright.
So I will, yeah, Booming Blade, that's the thing. I knew I had a sword. So I will use Booming Blade against the Chuul that's holding me. I think I roll with disadvantage. Am I restrained or am I just grappled?
You're grappled. You're just grappled.
Alright, so it's no normal. 15 to hit?
That misses.
Alright, so I just thrust into his face and just kind of bump into him and like, please, no. Oh, that'll be my turn.
Alright, Bit.
Okay, if I move over here.
Yeah?
I'm going to smack his
Are you trying to attack
claw.
the troll? Are you doing
Yeah.
Are you doing a college shot?
We'll just. I'm just gonna hit it anywhere to try and break the grapple on them.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your attack. That's a hit. 9 damage.
Do it in another.
That's also a hit. Crack, crack, as you start getting the exoskeleton starting to crack under your attacks.
Okay, and let's claw it.
Alright. You slash at its tentacles. It's a hit. AC is 16. The troll does not look good. Snow.
Hmm. I guess I'll whack the troll.
Alright.
Is that with disadvantage?
Nope. You're grappled, you're not restrained. You unfortunately miss.
Okay. We'll do the other end.
That's a hit. The curse of Polearm Master. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Ignacio takes a step forward, and he's going to try to shoot a firebolt at the troll. He misses, and that's it. Maeve, you are parked.
Well, now that we're parked, she's going to go ahead and shoot a firebolt and move forward toward
Alright.
and not hit him.
Two firebolts just go off. Alright. This water elemental is going to get onto Ignacio. And it's going to make Ignacio a strength save. Oof, that's not a good save. He's not at disadvantage. The 15 actually saves, so Ignacio gets pushed off the boat and onto the stairs. And the water elemental just kind of blah. The troll goes. Let's see. So, tentacles. Alright. Shadicus, make a constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I love dying.
As you see the tentacles on its like mandible-y mouth just kind of like, and it just kind of, and then with that, it starts to move away, taking Shadicus and Snow with him. And he gets to over here with Shadicus and Snow.
Sweet.
And Shadicus, you're not paralyzed. It's your turn.
Well, not being paralyzed is what I like. I'm not liking him. I'm gonna bring friends. Many friends.
We're friends.
Chickens?
I technically can bring the axe beaks if you want to do axe beaks again.
Chickens.
Alright, we've got a call out for chickens, so can I make a bunch of 4th challenge rating axe beak chicken ostrich things?
Do I have axe beaks in this game? Oh wait, I have the monster man.
I mean,
That's right. Well, first let me see if it's in the game already. No.
it should be PHB.
Well, it's not in the game, but I have to just pull it out of the compendium, which is not a big deal. But, hold on. There it is. Yeah. Alright, that's an interesting art for them. Alright, so how many of these guys?
I believe I get 8 of them.
8! Alright.
It's just like the, what's it called? It's the, wolves.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
These things are considered large too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can ride them.
Oh my god.
You're gonna hate me because, well,
I only got an hour. They're all gonna die, probably.
it's not. Well, that's not the problem. All right, axe beaks. So they're gonna go on your turn, Shadicus.
Yeah. I say maul this thing.
All right. So they just gang pile
Yep.
around this dude, and
They have +4s to hit, so I roll 8 d20s.
sure.
Yeah, it's 8 d20s and see if any of them +4 hit. I think only 2 hit.
Only 2 hit. Yeah. So
That means I do 2d8 +4 damage.
yep. That's not bad.
Yeah.
The
And now it's not going anywhere.
Chuuls in deep trouble. Bit, it's your turn. You will be dealing with cover if you try to go after the Chuul with a ranged attack.
So, sorry, say again.
I said you'll be dealing with cover if you try to go for the Chuul with a ranged attack.
Right, Okay, I'm gonna get up here. Top of the steps.
Okay.
And let's
Actually, from there, because of how he's holding Shadicus and Snow, you actually have a clear line of sight.
for a ranged or
Yeah, for a ranged. Or you can get up to him and punch him if you really want to.
okay. Now that you said that, sure. Let's get up to him and whack him some more.
Okay. That's a hit. For 10 damage. That's a miss, as it just glances off of his crustacean body, which is leaking blood.
Damn. Let's get some claws out.
That's a hit. You slice through its nasty tentacles and like severs some of them, and it starts bleeding, and it relaxes its claws and just crumples to the ground, dead. And Snow, you're released, and Chadicus, you're released. And it's your
Hell
turn.
yeah.
What you doing, Snow?
The water elemental's still up there on the boat.
It's about to jump. Looks like it's gonna flow down onto Ignacio, who's already soaking wet.
Alright, I'm gonna get up here. And if I get closer, can I reach it?
If you get to this square, yeah. Wait, let me make that more specific. This square that the arrow's in. What the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna try and swipe at it.
Alrighty. Uh, 20 hits. For 4.
You can only hit him with your butt, I guess.
I guess.
Clearly.
Alright. You swipe some of the water away. Ignacio is going to take a step back and says, "Boil away!" Sends a firebolt at it. Hits it for 7. Yep. Maeve.
Maeve is gonna shoot a firebolt at it too.
Alright. That's a hit. For 10. And fire.
It's gonna
Fire.
move forward.
Alright. The water elemental. I messed up and I should have recharged his thing, so let me do that real quick. He does not recharge his thing. So first thing he's going to do is he's going to try to slam Maeve. As this torrent of water rushes at you. And then it falls off in a pile of water, and you actually have an opportunity attack. Because it's lower.
And she takes it.
Alright. That's a hit. 6 slashing. Carving off water little by little. And it's going to try and slam Ignacio. Oof. Water Elemental is not having a good day. Chuuls is dead. Chadicus. Is it Maul time?
I think it is. I think it's Mull o'clock. So I will turn to my avian friends and I'll be like, who's thirsty? And I command them all to attack.
I'm going to say that only 4 can get to him with this
That works.
setup. Alright.
I wish to ride one of them while I do.
Hell yeah.
So 4d20. Ooh, +4 is on them. So 3 hit?
Let's see, its AC is 14, so
Oh,
they all
it's
hit.
14. Wow, okay. But they're not magic, so they'll be half damage. So 4d8 plus...
8. Fucking solid.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
13?
Yes.
And then I will get in this fun and I will try to thwack it with my stick.
Alright.
We'll do a booming blade. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Excuse me. Or 7.
6 magic damage plus 1 thunder.
Yep. Alright.
And if it moves by the end of my turn, it does the thunder thing and all that other crap. Yeah.
Yep. Bit.
Well, I'm gonna run up and swing my staff and try and hit it.
Alright. Or no, actually, no, it doesn't. Sorry. You're 1 off. That hits. For that much damage.
And I don't know, well,
You actually find that as you swing in with your staff, it's not doing as much as you might expect, like you meet resistance.
Okay, and if I punch it,
You can try to punch it.
try. Never mind.
You just kind of get some wet on your hand. Snow, it's your turn.
He peed on you.
Let's try this again.
Water elemental is the palest yellow. That's a hit.
Thank God.
Alright. For a heck of damage. And that hits too for 7 damage. And it looks like it's gonna lose its consistency. Ignacio, what's Ignacio gonna do? He really needs a up-close spell just in case of situations like these. He's gonna try to do Fireball at disadvantage. He hits. Attaboy. Dealing 15. Cool. The water elemental starts steaming away. Maeve. It's your turn.
Maeve is gonna hop down and swing her sword at the same time.
Yeah. That is a miss.
So she swings it back.
Oh. 2 misses as you just kind of dive in and the sword just doesn't... You can't find purchase.
Because the ground is wet and I'm trying to keep my balance.
Yeah. So... He recharges his thing. Make sure I have this right. Yeah, and you are in his space. Let's see. Oh! Chaticus, roll your thunder damage as it tries to engulf allies.
Also,
Ignacio and Snow.
I don't know if it's immune to it, but as it starts its turn, can I do the con save thing?
It's probably immune to it if it's poison. Wait, what kind of damage is it?
It is, I believe, poison. I'll just press the button so... Oh no, it's necrotic.
Okay, then go ahead and do it.
Okay, so he has to roll a con save first. And there's the thunder. He's good. No damage.
Alright, well, the thunder... You just see, like, this ripple, and then it just turns into just water, and just splashes and flows into the sea. And you are left here in this, in the keep.
Well, we have an hour with them. Who wants to ride Max Beaks? Probably
Me.
could run this thing much quicker.
How much time can you guys spend?
I'm probably going to have to head out in 10-15.
In 15?
Yeah. Why do they want to get in something big real fast?
Well... Okay, you... Let me see if I can set a scene. So, what's your guys' next step? Maybe we can have like a cool little cliffhanger. Depends on what you guys do. What's your next step here?
Bit, which way do you want to go?
I mean, I'm thinking Axebeak parade through the place, just looking for, any evidence of wrongdoings, evil, nefarious plans.
I would just take the first steps in front of us.
What the?
I think we should ride the axe beaks through. I think that would be great.
Copy link address, please. Alright, so you are here. So you guys get on the axe peaks and you're gonna start riding them?
Chaticus invited us to.
Yep.
Well, then, let me make the characters controllable by you guys. You can control the Axebeaks tokens now.
In fact, I will command each Axebeak that they're riding to take orders from the person that they're riding.
Alright, so
Enjoy your mount.
while you guys have this, whereabouts are you going?
They mentioned these front stairs, so...
Alright, well, you see these buildings And other than those creatures, you don't really see any people. You see what looks like another Chuul just kind of like move out of your line of sight.
Well, it seems like you're leading.
This Chuul is still just chilling on the wall. Ignacio begrudgingly gets on an axe beak. And, you guys explore the place, and, you find it empty, except for a Chuul that seems to just be, hiding, hold on, let me dynamic lighting. Delete, thank you. That seems to be hiding in what looks like horse stables. Whoa! Oh god. Okay. And, yeah. How, do you cover the whole area?
Yes.
Okay. Including this building? The door is shut. These doors are open.
Which doors are open?
Here. Those. Because... And you see inside what looks like a great hall with a desk, and then it has a mezzanine.
Will these fit through the door?
Barely.
We read them inside.
Barely.
They can squeeze.
They can squeeze through.
Please.
There's rules about squeezing. They're all good. It just takes them some extra movement. A lot of nice plump, like, noises as they move through.
Do we hear anything?
Snow, as you pass by here, hear the door creak open, and a man walks out. And he says, Are you new recruits?
Snow knows that this is
Snow
like a
sees
cold place, right?
Snow, yeah, because of everything that the excavators have told Gordon's task force. They know who they met here and what they're all about. They definitely know about the attack on Rolid, which actually Snow, or you, Cinna, don't know about because you weren't there. You heard the recap, but you weren't there. And this guy, you see this guy, he walks out and he's got like a seaweed gown and barnacles on his head.
I'll just turn to him and say, for the crushing wave, yes, right?
Now, is she saying it like that, all weird and drawn out, or is that just...
Yeah, she's not a really good liar.
Okay. He says, yes, that's right.
I'll,
We worship the water.
hop off my axe beat and like give like a look at Chaticus and Ignacio over there.
Ignacio kind of gives you like a eyebrow, and then he makes like a finger guns motion toward the guy. Like, huh?
I'll like give like a slight nod.
He says, oh great, well, we're doing operations under the keep for now, if you'll follow me.
Of course. I'll make like I'm following him.
And he starts walking over this way. Now the entrance is quite small. You'll have to go one at a time. Snow, roll insight. He's super lying as he starts leading you this way.
Like he's trying to just get me to go with.
Mr. Trap!
Alright, before he rounds this corner, I want to, like, grab it.
Ah! Roll grapple. And I think that's where
Oh, what is that?
it's athletics. Or... Alright, let me see if he can resist, and then that's probably where we'll end it. Yeah, you grab him, and he starts to, like, turn around, and he says, "You didn't think," and we will continue this part of the story later. But we'll continue the whole story next time. So thanks for watching, Joy. Sorry for the weirdness of this session.
Yeah.
Later, Joy.
Bye.
Night.
The best. Goodbye.